Sweetie.
What's up with it?
Man, hey, listen, bro. Luce, how's your chin? How's your, bro, listen, bro. I heard, bro, you like knocked the nigga out and the guard said, damn, I told you niggas don't fuck with him, man.
That's exactly what happened. I went like, bing, bow, boom, boom.
Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, boom.
I told Cuz, I said, take this with you, dart, and Cuz hit the ground, right? And then the other nigga was like, oh, he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing we know, they got to dissing the next morning. Me, Bricc, and everybody else had a melee.
Salute, 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 everybody. We back with another one. You already know. I'm Uda. I'm on the go, and we are all on the go together, man. Listen, y'all. We got Luce Cannon, y'all. We got Luce Cannon goes live, talks about the fight with Bricc Baby in MDC in a call with Poetik Flakko on No Jumper. Now, in the said call, Luce Cannon, again, he goes live. Why is they still going live? Why are they still doing podcasts? I want to understand. They're already calling this thing a content RICO. Okay, they're already calling this thing a content RICO. But not only that, we got Luce Cannon joking, playing, talking about he did this, boom, pop, bing, bam, bam. I think he wouldn't understand. He's on some Kendrick Lamar type bops with that. He don't understand that all of these things, even if you think it's a joke and a content play, they're going to bring all these things back on the trial. This is what the DA and the prosecutors do, man. They already brought back what Big U was saying on those 2 videos. Why wouldn't they bring back everything that Bricc Baby and all of them is talking about? Okay, cool. We got to get into this audio. Salute to everybody. You already know. Make sure everybody's dropping a like. Everybody's subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're notified when we drop, and salute to y'all.
Oh, hold up. Wait. Hold up. Y'all made niggas pack it up?
Of course.
God.
And that's all y'all gonna get on this show
God.
right now.
Was it? Wait. Paul, was it what gang members?
Come on, Cuz, they out of here.
God damn. Wait, Paul.
Oh, he's really like that. That's exactly what happened. I went like, bing, bow, boom, boom.
Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, boom.
I told Cuz, I said, take this with you, dart, and Cuz hit the ground, right? And then the other nigga was like, oh, he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing we know, they got to dissing the next morning. Me, Bricc, and everybody else had a melee.
That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Was it what, like 5, 10, 20, 30, a 50-person melee? Like, you know, like.
No, it was like 7 on like 9. They had 9, we had 7.
God damn. Wait, pause. And y'all won the fight or y'all lost the fight?
No, come on, Cuz they out of here. You get what I'm saying? That brothers always stay.
Oh, hold up. Wait. Hold up. Y'all made niggas pack it up?
Of course.
God.
And that's all y'all gonna get on this show
God.
right now.
Damn, was it? Wait. Wait. Paul, was it what gang members? Was it Bloods or who?
Y'all need to spend some money.
I know. Wait. Pause. Wait. Pause.
You got
Were they Bloods though, Luce, or what type of gang were they?
Yeah, you know what they was.
Oh,
so there was
man. Hey, listen, man. Luce, question, bro. How's your mental health right now, man? How you feeling in there, bro? Like, do you feel? Because listen, because people heard you talk yesterday, and they was like, "Yo, it sounds like Luce in summer camp right now, man."
No, you have to understand. You have to make this the best. I can't be stressing out and stuff. Going through this. And plus, I got my rock at home holding everything down. You get what I'm saying? She got this torch right now, so she's running it up.
Man, yo,
So Big U stood beside y'all and fought with y'all?
Hey, chill, bro. We can't talk about that, man.
This is not 21 questions right here, right now.
You feel me, man?
Hey,
No.
Stain, get Bricc. Where Bricc at?
Oh, okay, Bricc coming. Wait, Luce though. Now listen. And there was an audio that dropped this morning, man. Did you ask her to take it down, man, or like, you know, or you know?
No. I just told her to repost it in the morning. You get what I'm saying?
Ah, okay, got
I
you.
dropped it too late. I dropped it too late.
It dropped it too late, but at the end of the day, y'all already got the audio, right?
No, man. So, no. Right.
We was about to.
There was part 2 that I wanted, cause the audio from the live stream was kind of. I bet.
Till the morning, Flakko.
Yeah, man. Cause bro, Luce, I gonna lie to you, bro. When you type in Luce Cannon on Google, bro, nigga, Hip Hop DX, Hot New Hip Hop, Fox News, CNN, ABC. I said, bro, Luce Cannon. Listen, bro. When Luce Cannon come home, nigga, bro, listen, bro, like you damn near bigger than like academics now, bro. Like you, like, bro.
Yo, bro. The meat pulling gots to stop, bro. Yo, bro. The Oscar Mayer tugging gots to stop. The sausage hugging that Poetik Flakko's doing right now has to stop. Why is the man, bro? I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro. Salute to y'all. We gonna get back to this audio. What's up with Flakko, bro? This is crazy. Anyway, it's just crazy.
Like, bro, you're massive now, bro.
Oh, well, that's good. But it's also thanks to y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I love you to death, Flakko.
Man, facts, man.
You're a real nigga.
No.
See, man, I'm a real nigga, man. Come on, bro.
She said, nah, not yet.
Everybody hit the poll. Y'all hit the poll. Do you think they taking this shit for a joke? Drop a like.
Nah, facts.
And ran with it and never stopped. But people don't understand that she taught me the YouTube shit. Like all the other shit like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know none of this shit. I just mastered this shit. But she took it.
Man, yo, Luce, do you work out?
Hell yeah, every day.
What?
I lost like 25 pounds already.
Really?
Damn.
Flakko, he gonna teach you. He gonna train you next. Don't worry. You next.
Nah, hey, listen, Luce, I need that jail program, man.
Where cuz at? Tell cuz to pull up right now.
This call is from a federal prison.
You see, man? Here, a question though, right? Here, look though. Are you worried about losing too much weight though? Because once again, bro, if you turn too skinny, man, those big jail niggas coming, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm 200. You get what I'm saying? But
Okay, 200, okay.
Solid. So at the end of the day, it's like I hit hard, Flakko. You know that.
Likes up. That's
Hey,
the only
listen,
thing you don't
bro,
guess.
facts.
Likes up. Nigga, I'm about to shoot you in the chat, big old whatever you think you is. Pause. Drop a like on shoot you in the chat.
Right, electricity, man. Hey, bro, Luce, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Why did niggas feel like they could try you in there, bro? Because, bro, I'm like, hold on, bro. Who's the dumb nigga that thought thought they could press Luce about anything when, bro, he's seen the videos, bro. He's seen niggas get knocked out unconscious already, bro.
But you have to understand this. People try because they want a trophy or they want bragging rights. And then when it don't go their way, then they be like, oh, he is like that. That's how it goes.
Man, bro.
Hey, did 4 extras get out?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, right? Look, bro,
Off the bat.
Bro, look. And he said free y'all, and he said y'all innocent. You feel me? You feel me, bro? Right? So, like, you know, it don't appear like there's you know, like there's any smoke, feel me? Because he's trying y'all out. You know? He right? Like,
You know, that's my load.
man, Luce, bro, how's the bond coming though? Like, how's Bill going?
I know, it's going good. Me and Bricc be out Wednesday.
They be out
Really?
Wednesday.
Word.
Whoa.
So that's breaking news.
Y'all drop a like.
Back,
And yo, hit the poll, man. Do you think they taking this as a joke?
I bet. Cool. I bet. Yo, we live right now. We have about like 3,000 people watching.
You're on the line.
Yo, Luce.
Hey, Bricc. Hold on. Let me put Bricc on the phone real quick.
Man.
They ain't in the same cell, man. Them niggas is close to each other.
Yo,
That's it.
listen, yo. Oh, Bricc. Listen, man. Bricc the trick. Listen, bro. We live. Please, man. Don't say for nothing. For me. And too crazy going on, man.
Bricc,
How y'all
what's the
feeling,
word,
man?
Brody?
It's Bricc, not that Trinity, man. You already know what's going on, man. I'm feeling like
How was the fight, man?
I'll just play. What is you on?
No, wait. Lou just said it though. Look. Okay. Right.
Yo.
Man. Bricc. Have you gained weight or lost weight, man?
I'm still looking like a model in here, man. I just buzzed down 400 yesterday. I'll probably do 600 today. Little bench press.
Wait, what? 400 what?
A model? What type of model in the jail you want to be, bro? What's up?
600 today. I'm gonna get on this pull-up bar shit. You know what I mean?
Well, pause. 400 push-ups?
I think I'm like I think I'm like probably gained like 5. I lost like 10 off the rip. You know you gotta fast when you first get here. This food be nasty as a motherfucker. So all that water weight left, and I'm gaining back muscle mass, man.
Damn. Here, right? Okay, my question then, right? So, here, right? So, like, you left the streets at like 140. So, what are you right now?
I left the streets at 160, nigga.
Man, cut it out, my nigga.
Yo, this
Bro,
nigga
cut it
Flakko
out,
too,
bro. You was never 160, bro.
Bro, I've never dropped under. It fucked me up when I got in here. I was 159. I've never been up under 175. I think that job has stressed me out.
150. Wait.
Hey, he said a job, like no jumper.
Oh.
Hey, hold
listen.
on, let me holler at him.
I'll be real, bro. It'll be stressing.
Hey, Bricc, what up? This is Remo, nigga.
If you've been posting on YouTube for over a year and are still struggling to blow up your channel, try this.
Whatever, my brother.
Man, what's the word?
I appreciate you too, Remo. You a real nigga.
Yeah, you got that?
It's the police, man.
Man.
It's love, bro. It's love. Man, hey.
You know, and Flakko always been a real one. We don't even got to discuss it. You hear me, Flak?
Hey, because look, I was just pressing him. I was like, hey, you made sure
I told him it's coming.
I said, you made sure Bricc got anything on his, you know what I'm saying, on his books? And he was saying he don't.
I said I don't talk about sending.
Flakko like brothers, bro. I ain't even called him yet because he know what's up.
All right,
Flak, you know.
I just had to hold him accountable. I'm
And
like,
I don't sit. Listen, and here,
He
right?
always in my corner, bro. It been times where I ain't had nothing and I ain't told nobody, bro. And bro really went crazy for me, so I don't even have nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah, nah, love, hell yeah.
What? Here, right? Here. Also, too, right? Bricc, right? I told this police nigga, hey, listen.
I'm the police.
Right?
Nigga. You know how much
Right?
crazy
No.
shit this nigga said?
Look though, right? I told this police nigga, okay, me and Bricc is meaning this, okay? Bricc Baby and me have a ref split on the video. So anything I'm sending Bricc Baby is based on the videos that I give. I'm not just sending cash to fund the operation. He has earned the money that I'm about to send.
It like that? Like,
Nah, bro, listen.
Nigga?
We do.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro.
it's content.
Nah, listen, bro.
I just texted him. Hey, did you get the text message last night?
Yeah, bro. Listen, right. Right. So the bands that I'm sending Bricc Baby is bands from his ref split, not me just giving them money. You feel me? Yeah, man.
All right, so Big Flat holding it down though, Bricc.
Yeah, man.
So that's
You feel me?
Everybody that got Luce Cannon in their videos need to do
On the 21st of every month, I'm sending the bands. You feel me?
Everybody, you gotta find real friends.
This call is from a federal prison.
Everybody not a real friend. You know what I'm saying?
Tight shit.
But sometimes you come across good friends. You know what I mean? That do the right thing.
Yeah, man. Feel me?
Everybody ain't right over there, though. I've been texting somebody, man. Motherfucker ain't hit me back.
Who? In the No Jumper building?
Man.
Air him out, nigga. Fuck it, air him out.
Yeah, man, I don't think y'all want me to do that one.
Ah, shit.
Air him
I know
out,
you ain't
bro.
saying 22.
Yeah. I don't think y'all want me to hear that.
Man, air that shit out, man.
Nah, you ain't talking about 22.
Nah, not. Wait, Paul. Wait, hold up. Is it Adam?
Oh man, the phone breaking up.
Oh, man. Nah, man.
Nah.
Hello?
Nah, man.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to talk to Adam, man.
Hey. Hello?
Hey, what up?
The phone breaks up. Hey, Remo, what's up? I forgot you was right there because you are real low.
I appreciate you. Man, free y'all, man.
Oh, wait, Paul Remo is a low?
Yeah.
See, I knew it.
Well, you know, in our terminology, but at the end of the day, it's like me and Bricc be home on Wednesday.
Nah, facts, man.
That's super good news, man. You know,
free the Brickster, man.
Free Luce, free Bricc. We ready for y'all to touch down. So it's stamped this Wednesday?
And we turning up. Bricc said we turning up.
So that's the 9th.
Yeah.
April 9th.
Yeah, we fucking. Yeah, well, we definitely gonna fuck the internet up.
Nah, that's strong right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
But, Remo, I think I got a couple more minutes. I just used somebody else's phone, so I'm gonna holler at my wife.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Y'all handle what y'all got to do, you know what I'm saying? Last words to the people?
Yeah. Well, Sweetie, all in the chat.
Make sure y'all check itslucecannon.com and go get your Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon t-shirts.
My fingers stink. Don't think my fingers don't stink. Buka.
Oh, nah.
Man.
In there with the niggas?
And we gonna edit on that.
We just heard about that peanut butter shit they doing too.
Hey, they clipped that.
Hey, stay away from the peanut butter, Bricc.
Oh, you dissing?
Yeah, you gotta stay away from the peanut butter.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Man.
The plug with the million bricks. I done ran off on the plug, hit a million licks. I ain't got something, I'm with the plug with the million bricks. I done ran off on the plug, hit a million licks. I ain't got.
What's good, Go Gang? Uda here, and you know we on Go. Listen, man, Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon is an MDC. Heard they got into a little scuffle, man, but it's crazy is how they even end up in the same cell in the first place. Is the cell bugged? A lot of people asking that question, man. But look, man, we know that Bricc Baby had another case as well. It was an AK case, I heard. But to find that paperwork, you got to be the greatest Where's Waldo player in the world. Or you got to know Carmen Sandiego. But listen, man, let's get into this paperwork read real quick and just see exactly how Bricc Baby was getting extorted and how Big U is the one that actually put him in a RICO. Listen, man. Overt Act number 43. On November 11, 2022, on an intercepted call, defendant Henley and Big U Enterprise member, self-proclaimed Rolling 60 member Zaire Mitchell, aka Bricc Baby, coordinated how Mitchell would give defendant Henley the proceeds from a robbery that Mitchell committed. Now, on November 11, 2022, and intercepted calls and text messages while defendant Henley talked with Big U Enterprise Associates Frederick Blanton Jr. and defendant Robinson to help defendant Henley collect money from Mitchell's associate. And Blanton said, yo, they robbed a nigga for some ish. Yo, they made a nigga call his plug and then they booked him, which defendant Henley said that I'm gonna grab half of whatever they took from him and then I'm gonna give it to Vay and Vay bring the rest of you. On November 11, 2022, an intercepted call with defendant Henley can be heard counting stacks of money, counting it, saying that it ain't nothing but 2 racks or 3 racks here. And to which Blanton responds, yo, Bricc said it's supposed to be between 5 or 7, man. Gotta call out the Bricc, man. Was he touching the money? Who was touching that money, man? Man, everything for the content, man. What's crazy is not only he rapping about catching licks at the time, he on shopping sprees in Burbank with his peeps.
One of LA's most
We all saw it. You all saw it. You see it going crazy. You see it going.
This ain't self-snitching, man. I don't know what is, man. But you know, it's all for the content. This is a content he rapping about catching licks at the time. He on shopping sprees in Burbank with his peeps.
They go for it, they had to stop the Hefe, man.
We all saw it. You all saw it. You see it going crazy. You see it going.
This ain't self-snitching, man. I don't know what is, man. But you know, it's all for the content. This is a content RICO, man. You already heard Bricc live from the feds. Yo, they think this is a game, man. He is in a RICO. All they got to prove is your little role and you're done. This is what this thing is about, man. I need y'all in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about Bricc Baby, self-snitching. What's going on? What you think about the whole Luce Cannon Bricc Baby? That was a play, right? Or did they run into Big U? No funny between me and you. I heard when Big U in the building behind the wall, I heard they don't even call him Big U. They call him Big Yusufa. You gotta drop the L on his ish and call a nigga Usufa. Yo, I'm telling you, son, yo, I hope they safe in that building. I need y'all to get in the comments. Let me know what you thinking about this Bricc Baby self-snitching. Around the time he going on little sprees, all type of stuff, you know these people go search up these kinds of things. They got the dates. If you can find his paperwork, you're the greatest Where's Waldo player in the history. And how the hell did they get to be cellmates? Is it a play? Are they not cellmates? Are they in the same place? I don't know what's going on with it, but I need y'all in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video.
Community figures is now facing serious criminal charges.
That's right. Federal authorities say Eugene Big U Henley led a violent criminal enterprise responsible for murder, extortion, and fraud.
Eugene Big U Henley, leader of the infamous Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips in Los Angeles, built his public image as a legitimate businessman, a community leader, and an activist in gang prevention. But behind the scenes, the reality was much darker. Henley was siphoning taxpayer funds meant for at-risk black youth to fuel his criminal enterprise.
Developing Options received millions from LA's Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program.
He used that goodwill to benefit himself. He diverted money from that charity and lined his own pockets with it, and that money was ultimately traced, and that we can show that he used it for personal purpose.
And on top of that, he's accused of murdering a 21-year-old aspiring rapper by shooting him in the head, dragging his body off the interstate, and dumping him in a desert ditch.
Williams recorded a diss track about Henley. Prosecutors claim Henley then confronted the rapper, drove him to North Las Vegas, killed him, and dumped his body in a ditch back in January 2021.
And all this was happening while he was receiving millions of dollars in funding from the U.S. government. The Big U story is wild, and in this video, we're breaking it all down together, so let's get into it. On March 19, 2025, just 2 weeks ago, the U.S. Attorney's Office in California announced a 43-count indictment against 58-year-old hip-hop music executive Eugene Henley, also known as Big U. Among the charges were fraud, extortion, and murder. After the story went viral, it introduced a lot of people to Big U's existence. But Big U's run-ins with the law go way back, long before this latest indictment. To really understand how we got here, we need to go back to where it all started. Back in 1992, Big U was already making headlines, but not for music or activism. At just 26 years old, Eugene Henley was sentenced to 23 years in prison after attempting to rob an undercover sheriff's deputy of 33 pounds of cocaine during a sting operation. According to prosecutors, Henley and one of his associates, Eddie Wagner, believed the officer was a drug dealer. Wagner set up the deal, but when Henley arrived, he pulled a gun and demanded the drugs. That's when law enforcement moved in and arrested both of them. While Henley denied being involved with any gang back then, authorities described him as a key figure, possibly even top leader, of the Rolling 60s Crips, one of the most feared gangs in southwest Los Angeles at the time. Henley ended up serving 13 years behind bars and was released in 2004. It seemed like he was turning over a new leaf. He founded a nonprofit called Developing Options, a Los Angeles-based organization focused on gang intervention and youth outreach. According to its mission, it aimed to give young people alternatives to violence and crime through advocacy, education, sports, and mentorship. The program provided kids in South Central Los Angeles with a safe outlet and earned Henley recognition as a respected community leader. But Henley wasn't just focused on community work. He was also making moves in the music industry. Not long after launching Developing Options, he began managing the career of hip-hop artist Kurupt, further expanding his influence and embedding himself deeper in the entertainment world. Kurupt eventually introduced Henley to Death Row Records and Suge Knight, who, according to Henley, helped him financially and put him in a position to win. It was through those industry ties that Henley met an upcoming rapper and a fellow Rolling 60s member, which was the late Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey at one point lived with Henley's family for a time and recorded some of his earliest music in their downstairs studio. So this guy wasn't just deeply connected to the music industry, he also managed to leverage his criminal past into a story of redemption, positioning himself as a respected community leader for black youth. And it worked. He ran multiple businesses, a nonprofit, and received large amounts of money from the U.S. government. And for a while, everything looked solid until...
Salute everybody. Y'all get the likes up.
According to the federal complaint filed in this case,
salute
the FBI
to y'all.
began investigating the Rolling 60s Crips in August 2020. By the following year, that focus shifted to what agents referred to as the Big U Enterprise, a criminal operation allegedly tied directly to Eugene Henley and his long-standing influence within the Rolling 60s. On wiretapped calls, Henley was caught making bold claims. According to the complaint, he allegedly bragged about being bigger than any member of the Rolling 60s, even Nipsey Hussle. Henley and Nipsey had a complicated relationship, one marked by tension and unresolved issues. Over the years, some even speculated that Big U may have played a role in Nipsey's death, though no evidence has ever supported that claim.
Him know his brother was my equal at that time or any other time.
Anytime we mention the Nip, you already know, man. R.I.P. to Nip. Got to put some respect on Nip name. R.I.P. to Nip. And that's one thing that I hope that don't come out to be the truth. For real. Like, for real, for real. Because that mean, come on, man. That would mean my Nip would be here, bro. That would be some bull. You know what? Sound effect, yo.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
R.I.P. to Nip. Drop a R.I.P. for Nip right now. Salute to everybody that love Nips. Always blessing to his family. Drop something blue in the chat for Nips, man. You already know the vibes, man. Let's get back to it.
You know what I'm saying? So he had his own little squad and we was together, bro. We was, like I said, look at the videos.
According to official court documents unsealed at the time of his arrest, between 2010 and 2024, Eugene Henley's criminal group, referred to as the Big U Enterprise, was operating like a mafia-style organization. Federal prosecutors say Henley used his reputation and deep ties to the Rolling 60s and other street gangs to intimidate people and businesses across Los Angeles. While the Big U Enterprise sometimes worked with the Rolling 60s for mutual gain, the feds made it clear this wasn't just a street gang connection. They described it as its own separate and organized criminal operation involved in serious crimes like murder, extortion, robbery, sex trafficking, fraud, and illegal gambling. Let's go over one of the most disturbing allegations against Eugene Henley, which is the murder of a young man named Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Williams, referred to as RW in official court documents, was just 21 years old, a rising star with raw talent, and a former wide receiver for the Crenshaw High School football team. He was full of potential, someone chasing a dream and trying to make something of himself. He wasn't just another artist on Henley's radar. He was being mentored by him. Henley had coached Rayshawn in football during his younger years and later brought him under his wing musically, eventually signing him to his label, Unique Music. This wasn't, however, just business. It was personal. Henley had played a direct role in shaping Rayshawn's path, positioning himself as a mentor for him. In January 2021, Unique Music arranged for Rayshawn to travel from California to Los Angeles. The goal was to give the young artist a dedicated week to work, a fresh environment, complete studio access, and space to create. Henley's team booked him an Airbnb, and everything was lined up to help him focus on music and take the next step in his career. But what happened next turned that trip into a nightmare that left Rayshawn dead in a ditch. Just 5 days before his death, Rayshawn Williams recorded a diss track. In the song, he referred to someone as the bro that makes some money and hinted that he might get shot in the face for thinking shit funny. He also referred a .38 revolver with no trace. According to federal agent Kevin Ruza, the diss appeared to be aimed at Eugene Henley, the very man who mentored Rayshawn and was representing him under his independent label, Unique Music. Whether Big U had actually heard the song before the murder remains unclear, but one thing was for certain. This young man had recorded a song where he seemingly dissed Big U, and now he was on a trip to Las Vegas, fully funded by the record label owned by the same man he had just disrespected, the same man who's now accused of killing him. What happened next is laid out in chilling detail by investigators. Once in Vegas, things didn't go entirely as planned. Rayshawn was expected to record 1 track a day, but according to investigators, he started missing sessions. What was meant to be a focused week of creativity quickly turned into a stretch of unexplained absences, and that's when tension reportedly began to build. On January 23, 2021, When Rayshawn didn't show up for yet another session, investigators say that Big U and his associate, Robinson, drove from Los Angeles to Las Vegas to confront him. A friend of Rayshawn told authorities that Big U arrived at the Airbnb around 2 a.m. on January 24th and asked why Rayshawn hadn't been showing up. And that's when Rayshawn Williams told Big U he didn't have a ride. Now, according to investigators, Henley felt like Rayshawn was wasting his time, not showing up to sessions, not taking the opportunity seriously. And when you add in the diss track where he was seemingly dissing him, which he recorded just days earlier, it's easy to see that things could have rubbed Henley the wrong way. I mean, Big U was known for
everybody hit that poll, y'all. Hit that poll. Tell me what you think. Is Luce and these people taking it for a joke?
The feds believed all of it. The missed studio sessions, the alleged disrespect, the lyrics, and built-up tension was what eventually turned this deadly. Later that day on January 24th, 2021, Big U arrived at the studio around 7 p.m. and Rayshawn Williams showed up a few hours later and recorded music until midnight. Everything seemed all good at the time. Around 12:30 a.m., Big U left the studio in the gray Lexus he had been driving with his right-hand man, Sylvester Robinson. Shortly before 1 a.m., Big U's phone stopped reporting any location data and didn't resume until about 2:15 a.m. Around 1:30 a.m. on that night, surveillance footage from the Airbnb they had put Rayshawn in showed a dark gray or silver sedan pulling up. Rayshawn Williams got out of the passenger side, went inside the Airbnb, and came back with his suitcase, despite the fact that the Airbnb was still booked for another day and his flight wasn't scheduled until later. So the real question is, why was Rayshawn leaving the Airbnb with his suitcase, even though he wasn't scheduled to leave Vegas the next day? Around 3 a.m. that same night, Big U returned to the studio, but this time he was alone. A witness later told investigators he looked like he was drenched, either in sweat or water. When asked why he looked like he just jumped out of the ocean, Big U claimed that he was just putting in some work in the gym. The next morning, around 9 a.m. on January 25th, police received a call about a body found in a desert area just outside of Las Vegas, near Clark Peterson Boulevard, about 4 miles northeast of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The victim was identified as Rayshawn Williams, a promising, aspiring young rapper and a former wide receiver for the Crenshaw High School football team. Rayshawn had been shot in the face, and investigators believed a revolver was used, a weapon that doesn't leave shell casings behind. At the time, investigators collected DNA from Rayshawn's body and compared it to Henley's. The results came back inconclusive, but Henley still couldn't be ruled out as a possible match. But the DNA wasn't the only thing raising suspicion. In the days that followed, the FBI alleges that Henley took steps to cover his tracks. He arranged to have recording equipment removed from the studio and ordered the destruction of surveillance footage. According to the affidavit, investigators believe that video would have shown an altercation between Henley and Rayshawn and potentially captured the two leaving the studio together before the murder. About a month after the murder, the FBI's LA Metropolitan Task Force on Violent Gangs launched a full-scale investigation into the Big U enterprise and its ties to the Rolling 60s Crips. But the murder of Rayshawn Williams isn't the only serious allegation tied to Eugene Henley. Henley is also accused of using Development Options, the very nonprofit
drop something blue in the chat for Nipsey. Blue in the chat.
Henley submitted a bogus COVID-19 relief application, stating that his music label, Unique Music, had made $200,000 in 2019, when in reality, it had posted a $5,000 loss and wasn't eligible for funding. On top of that, between 2018 and 2023, Development Options received over $2.3 million in public funding through the Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program under the LA Mayor's Office. Prosecutors allege Henley diverted portions of those public funds, along with more than $40,000 in private donations from NBA players, into his personal accounts. And aside from the COVID-19 relief scam, Henley was also defrauding companies, donors, and even celebrities. According to prosecutors, he convinced some notable people like NBA star Draymond Green and Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal to donate to his nonprofit, then quietly funnel that money into his own personal bank accounts. Like, how exactly do you think that you're gonna get away with siphoning money from your so-called nonprofit that's literally funded by the government and think that nobody's gonna notice? That's crazy. And it wasn't just Big U who got caught up in this. Aside from the 10 Rolling 60s members who were arrested, a few of his associates were hit with charges too, for some pretty wild stuff. One of them, Armani Afledje, was charged with transporting someone for prostitution. Another person, Termaine Williams, also known as Luce Cannon, got hit with a robbery charge. Then you've got Frederick Blanton Jr., who were both charged with bank fraud. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office in LA, all of them are currently in custody. The RICO charges that Big U is facing paint him as the head of a full-blown criminal operation. And the wild part about this entire thing is that he was allegedly doing all this while running a nonprofit that claimed to fight gang violence. He was taking government money to promote anti-gang programs while staying active in the very lifestyle he claimed to be working against. So if you're a taxpayer in California, yeah, this is where your money has been, going. I'd be mad too. What makes this Big U story so wild is how he managed to flip his past in the streets into a redemption narrative and actually managed to secure government funding off of that. For something like this to happen, you don't just need a clean image, you need serious connections. And that's something Big U clearly had. I'm just confused how his nonprofit managed to...
Tell me what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Big U beating this RICO, man? I want everybody in the poll, man. I want everybody and their mama in the poll. That's your grandmama if you're slow. Go wake her up. I know she take a little nap. It was raining today if you was in New York. Go wake up your grandma until I said drop a like, hit the poll. Good. But listen, at the end of the day, I got to put y'all on some game. But listen, I don't want y'all to tell nobody I told you this. Okay? I heard this from a... I'm just trying to say. I heard it from... Yo, I heard Big U when he in that building that they talking about right now with Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon at. Hold up, sound effect. I heard in the building they don't call Big U. They don't call him Draws. Remember WACK? Draws. Don't do it. You Junior Henley, don't do it. He got the blower. Nah, not Draws. Not his other name, Hannibal, the Carthagin. Not none of those. That's all his names. But when Big U in the building, allegedly, they call him Big Yusufa. Word up. Don't tell nobody I told you. Big Yusufa, bro. They dropped the L off his shit. The man is on demon time. They call the man Big Yusufa. That's all I heard, man. Let's get back to the content. That's all I know. Y'all hit the poll. Y'all drop a like. Go wake your grandmoms up until I say drop the like and hit the poll.
To, stay under the radar for so long. Like, how was he able to, take money and, get all this money and run it up for, years without getting caught? But from another perspective, the feds actually, started looking into this back in 2021. And that's when they realized that, something wasn't adding up. And if you know how the feds move out here, right? They don't always hit you right away. They let you run up the tab.
Hit the poll. Is Big U beating this RICO? Yes or no, y'all? Give me a yes or a no. Do you think Big U is beating this RICO? Get in the poll. Smash the like button. Let's get to it.
Receipts, a full play-by-play of everything you've done. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an informant or two involved in this case, especially with how many people were tied to it. When you've got a crew that big, someone's always talking, whether it was to save themselves or cut a deal. I'm sure someone gave the feds exactly what they needed to build this case from the inside. If you made it this far, drop a like on this video. If you're new here, my name is Blackie Speaks. Nice to meet you. Thank you for...
Salute to my young boy Blackie, bro. Facts of life, man. Salute to my young boy, man. But listen, y'all. Did y'all hit that poll or not, man? Don't let me get on y'all CUFFY today, man. Listen to me, yo. If you don't hit the poll, you was in a Diddy freak off. Allegedly, Diddy, sit down, man. Just let us have a joke, Diddy. Relax, man. If you don't laugh while you're in jail, you're gonna die. Listen, if you don't drop a like, you was in a Diddy freak off, and your only job was to hold baby oil like this in both hands and sing Diddy's favorite song, which is Diddy. What else this song would be his favorite song? That's when he changed his name to Diddy, right? Okay. Diddy is Diddy. That's what you were singing. It's like this, with bottles of baby oil in your hands, right? And you were just oiling up the contestants in the freak off like this in the eek-offs. This all your whole, because you know the baby oil got the little hole. You was like this in the eek-offs, oiling up the contestants. That's all you was doing. That's all you was doing, because you wasn't trying to help nobody, just like you ain't trying to help me. But it's all good, though. When they come and bring out the transcripts, I bet you be in the transcripts, too. Just like that guy Josh I met the other day that came on my channel. He tried to act like he wasn't in the freak off. You know how I know that Josh, one of the people that came in my chat the other day, was in the freak off? I said, Josh, tell us about the freak off, man. You know you was in it. Josh said, I don't know nothing about no freak off. I never even heard of a freak off. The man Josh said he never heard of a freak off. Anybody that tell you they never heard of a freak off has been in multiple freak offs. It's 2025. How don't you know what a freak off is? How haven't you heard what a freak off is when Diddy is plastered all over everywhere, at least at one point when they dragged him up out the crib? Josh, that's one of the people that's, I don't know if he was a subscriber or not. He was just in my chat. But Josh, you know you was in a freak off, homie. You know you was in a freak off, homie. Word, bro. Who the hell don't know what the freak off is? He said, I ain't never heard of a freak off. What's that? Nah, please tell me. He asked me to please tell him. Like, I know what the hell a freak off is. First of all, sir, I don't know what a freak off is. Go to Law and Crime Network TV, one of them. They'll let you know what a freak off is, bro. That's where I learned about it from. Like everybody else. Yay, on the YouTube streets. Damn, bro. Say it ain't so, Josh. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so. Stay out them freak offs, bro. Stay out them freak offs. But listen, man. Let me know what y'all thinking about this whole situation, man. It's crazy, man. We got Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon. They not in the same cell, man. I heard a Crip called me, man. A Crip called me, said, "Cuh, they ain't in the same cell, cuh, but they down a cell, couple cell down, cuh. Nigga put me on the hood, on the hood." Once a nigga said on the hood, I had to believe him. You know what I'm saying? I had to believe him. So a Crip called me from LA, and he told me, listen, man, them niggas ain't in the same cell, bruh. Them niggas is in the same little, but they ain't in the same cell. That's what that is. That's like that's like on this call right here. He said, yo, go get Bricc, yo. You hear Luce. Go get Bricc. Go get Bricc. Go get Bricc. On him. On him. You know how Luce talk. But whatever. That's why you hear Luce saying, go get him. Go get him. Because Luce is down the way. He about like 10 cells away from the nigga or something. Supposedly, he acting like he's in the cell. I don't know. But was the fight real? Was the fight a content play? I don't know, man. It could have been a joke. I don't know. But all I know that them playing on this, you might be trying to run up a bag and get your money and sell your shirts. That's cool. But when trial time arrives, man, this is not going to be nice, man. They're going to dig through these type of audios, comb through them, and find any little thing. On this set audio that I played on earlier on this stream with Luce Cannon making a jail call today, a brand new jail call. And on this, they said, yo, what's up with the jail fight, man? What happened? When Bricc came on, Bricc said nothing. So I got to salute Bricc for this. Because Bricc be acting up. The other time Bricc was acting, he said, no, I'm sorry, I ain't going to say that. I was like, oh, man, he already started bad. But this time Bricc ain't saying nothing. So I said, Bricc held it down. He was doing the right thing. But Luce comes on the phone. He says, Poetik Flakko said, yo, Luce, what happened, man? I heard you got into a thing with Bricc. What happened? Yo, what happened with him? He gonna tell me, yo, man, I had to, you know what I had to do? Boom, bang, boom, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? You know I had to bing, bang, boom. You know what I'm saying? We had to roll him up. They had to pack him up. They had to pack it up. They had to roll it up. Bruh.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That's bullshit right there.
Bruh. Do you hear me? First of all, listen, you could say that like a joke, saying they're gonna pack stuff up, right? But no, they're gonna use it like it's something real. Don't matter if you think it's a joke and you're doing content. Listen, bro, this is called the content RICO. They don't care. They're going to take that part and say, look, he's in jail thinking it's a joke. And look at what he's saying. He's not even trying to help no youth or nothing. Look what he's talking about. Bing, bop, boom, bam, bam. Sounding like Kendrick Lamar. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Big dog business, I would not hold your hand. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for that. You know what I mean, Ken? You might have to sue Drake back too, man. What's up, this nigga? Word, man. They act like they try and pay him. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. The fix is in. But, yo, look, bro. What had happened, bro? What had happened? It's mad shit going on the YouTube streets, too, man. You heard about Terrence Howard, bro? Nah, that's on a side note, bro. Nigga said Diddy tried to F him. Nah, bro. Nigga said Diddy tried to F him, bro. Shit is AO, pause, no Diddy, but you can't pause Diddy. So anytime there's a situation with Diddy, you just got to say, damn Diddy. You can't say pause no Diddy because the situation involves Diddy. So you cannot say pause no Diddy because you cannot pause Diddy. Diddy's unpausable. People were in a freak off, trying to pause Diddy and tell him to stop. Diddy will not pause. Diddy is known, this is allegedly Diddy is known to bust an occasional 1-2 step mid freak off. He just get up out the freak off and just, and he grabbed the baby off from some of y'all that ain't dropping no like. Give me that baby off. And he start oiling up the contestants because anybody who ain't dropping a like right now and hitting that poll was in a Diddy freak off, allegedly Diddy chill, was in a eek-offs, and you was oiling up the peoples, bro. And you dead wrong for that, bro. You dead wrong. You should have helped somebody, bro. Especially my baby Cassie if she was in there. That's some bull.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I was gonna save her. That's it. Diddy had to clip me on the way out. He was blowing up cars. Nigga had to blow me up straight. I'd have told the nigga, put the grenade in my pocket, homie. Because me and Cassie up out of here. Facts. Okay? I'd have been knight in shining armor that night. But listen, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, man. It's going on. There's a lot going on these streets. It's a lot going on these streets. But what we got to understand, when people call it live from the feds, live from the feds. What you mean live from the feds? Bro, some people, you can talk about Bree Brazy or C-Star, some of these other people that's from jail, they call them, these people's in jail though, bro. They're already in jail. They got their time. They doing their time. I mean, whatever. We talking about people that have not been nothing. Nothing. You didn't get nothing. Arraignments coming up. Some people got arraignments coming up. You feel me? People doing videos before they even got to see the judge. Your first day in a building, as soon as you get a call, you calling right to the no jumper. Yo, listen, man. They're like, yo, man, Mr. Williams, Termaine, Ashley Williams, yeah. You could get your call now. He bugging. Okay. Oh, I could get mine with him, with Bricc Baby with him. And then he go to the phone. First call. Yeah, he don't do nothing but say, look, he don't call nothing. He just call straight to no jumper. He called Adam for straight to no jumper, bro. First call, bro. You know what I mean? You know when you first get in a building, any building in jail, bro, you be in some kind of intake. You be stuck in some kind of rut place for a second. At least a couple little 1 day or something, right? A little 2 day. We gotta check you in, bro. We gotta book you in. You about to be in a hotel. Jail like a hotel. They about to book you in, homie. Depending on your stay. So they like they about to book you in. Bro, the man ain't finished getting booked in. And then Bricc Baby brought him in the cell, supposedly. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Like I told you, a Crip called me. He said, cuh, on the dead homie, cuh. Them niggas ain't in no same cell, cuh. Straight. I don't know why they lying on the homie. Dead homie. He said, look, them niggas about 10 cells away from each other, though. They ain't in a little vicinity, though. But they ain't in the same cell. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I heard Luce was bunked up with a Mexican and Bricc was bunked up with a white boy. But I'm just saying, that's what happened. That's what the Crip told me, cuh. That's what he told me, cuh. So don't get the line on the cuh. You know what I mean? He ain't got the lie, but cuh. He the cuh. See, he ain't had the lie. That's what he told me, bro. He said Bricc and them sending 10 doors down. You know the storm, the group 3 doors down? 10 doors down, bro. 7 more doors than the group 3 doors down. The rock and roll group. Yeah, 3 doors down. 7 more doors down. They 10 doors down. Bricc Baby from Luce. But Luce is bunked up with a Spanish dude. And Bricc is bunked up with a white guy. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the white guy area Nick. I don't know what's going on. He got the skins. I don't know what's going on. If he got the skin bean, he got the Michael Jordan shit going on. I don't know. I don't know if the Spanish dude is norteño, serreño. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't ever say the end of the I don't say and it's I don't say the rest. But I don't know. He could be. It's LA, homie. Anything could go down in LA. So I don't know. But some people saying, listen, Luce don't need to be in that building. He needed to be in Vegas, really, because that's where his real support system at. You feel me? Some people saying, yo, that's where most of his IBM peoples is at. I don't know. Y'all get in the comment, let me know if IBM is only over there. Because it seemed like some people say, nah, IBM in LA too. You bugging. They got a little thing. I don't know. That's what somebody told me. So I don't know. Y'all got to let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. This is the whole situation's crazy, bro. Whole situation's crazy, bro. But I just know that they just need to get off these podcasts. They need to stop talking about they creating content and just give it a rest, bro. Just give it a rest. Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. You know what I'm saying? Because all of this is going to be brought back in the case, bro. Somehow, some way. I'm telling you, it's going to be brought back in this case. Somehow, some way. So much so, Big U did 2 videos before he turned himself in. And when they did the press release, the DA and them people scurried to Instagram or wherever he got the video from. That's how they was running on all 4s to go find it. And they put it in the press release. excerpts of what Big U was saying, which he wasn't saying too much. He was just saying, damn, it's like these niggas trying to get me dragged up. Damn, man, I ain't never do no shady thing with the developing options money. I always kept that straight and solid. And then he said something about Luce and them saying like, yo, man, they want to put me with these guys, but these guys the same guy that's going to be basically flipping on him type stuff, or been flipping on him for the long time. You know what I'm saying? So, but the way they worded it in the press release was to say that Big U was urging his people or his fans to not deal with Luce or his co-defendants, which when they worded in that way is making you seem more of a threat, which you ain't got to make him seem no more of a threat. The man is 6 foot something. The man was doing kung fu since he knew how to talk. Nigga was doing kung fu since then, nigga. Straight. So he was doing kung fu. Besides all the other shit that they alleged he did, nigga was doing kung fu at 6'5". And he was 6'5" at 5 years old. He ain't. And then when he in the building, I heard this story from an OG Crib. He said, Joe, when that nigga Big U in the building, niggas don't even call that nigga Big U, no Draws, no Hannibal, no nothing. That him names, they sometimes, you got to be of a certain level to call him that. You got to call him that. But if you ain't like tied to the nigga, if you ain't like neighborhood or some shit like that, you can't even call that nigga that. They said they calling the nigga Big U, Big Yusufa, y'all. They said they call him Big Yusufa. They just dropped the L off the name and they just call him Yusufa. That's it. They call him Yusuf. That's it. That's Big U nickname when he's in buildings. Straight. He got the whole gang with him. They said his name is Big Yusufa. That's all I know, man. Don't tell Big Yusufa I said it, man. You chill, you. Listen. Don't tell him I said it. But I heard they call him Big Yusufa, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully Bricc and them is safe in that building, bro. Hopefully Luce and Bricc and them is safe in that building. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? Do I believe that they was fighting? I don't know. They said somebody tried to pop it on them, said NA. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna finish the slur, you know what I mean? But they said some NA business. And could that be a play? We know that Bricc also went through some of this NA business with DW Flame at the time. So now they did come back with the play. This could be one of the plays, man. But this is how come these people here is suffering from the boy who cried wolf, man. They've done so much plays, WACK 100 included. They've done so many content plays, so many clout chases, that when you finally want to tell the truth, you think you want to tell the truth about something, no one's going to believe you. No one's going to believe you. And this is the position that we've gotten to. No one's going to believe them. When they finally telling the truth, no one is ever going to believe them. Yeah. But tell me what y'all think, though. Get in the comments, like I said. Let me know what y'all thinking. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bells on. Make sure everybody is subscribed to the channel right now. That's not. Salute. I'm Uda. I'm on go. You on go too. You're not playing with nobody. You're going to have to coof somebody if they play with you, right? Facts. Well, I'm on my shit too. So guess what? Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that we all on go together, because it's not about being on go by yourself. It's not about being some courageous, some G, and some killer gorilla. It's not about that. It's not about that. Shit's corny. It's about us being on go together. It's about us taking all that killer gorilla shit and we bringing it all together, though. Feel me? So we could be, you know what I mean? So we could be tactical with this shit. Oh, you gorilla? Oh, yeah, we going to send you on his, you know what I mean? So we could be tactical when we moving the troops. That's all I'm saying, homie. We got to be tactical. So remember, everybody subscribe to the channel. Everybody turn the notification bells on. Everybody make sure that they notified when we drop it, because when we dropping, we not flopping. I'm going to play a record you already know. This record is featuring Mano. You already know I'm dropping this video this summer. My album is dope. We got a lot of dope artists on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Davies, Tory Lanez, a few artists is on my album, man. So salute to all those people and the other people, which I won't name. That's on the album already. Yeah, man, the album's crazy. But I'm going to play this record with me and Mano. I'm singing on this record. Mano rapping. I do rapping, singing. I write mad music, different things. I write music for people in the industry. I have. And, yeah. This is what we doing. This is what we doing. This is what we doing. Salute to everybody, though, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about the record. Y'all make sure y'all get in the comments, getting in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking about the thing, you heard? This is me, featuring Mano. Called Trust No Hoes.
Yeah. Let's go. Shooter block, hustle hard, roaster. Can't trust him. Let's go.
Was looking for some love, I had a bottle, blew a dub with her. She acting freaky off the throw shots. Should imagine when the bub hit her. If she really got a man, then he gotta understand. Oh, that nigga better come get her. Trust no hoes. That's a no. Thought she was about you, she was really about her dough. Talking about she got a man, she was fucking me too. On the low, that's what she do. Me know.
Yeah, tell these niggas what these hoes do. Usually got a friend that's a hoe too. Spot him at the club, that's the whole crew. Couple rappers running through the whole crew. Told me meet her at the hotel. Said she got a man, but I won't tell. That's another nigga PM, but she got ball players in her DMs. Brought a friend with her in the same room. Fucked them both, then I woke up in the shade room. Whole Snapchatting while niggas sleep. Said she want a rich boy, cause her nigga cheap. Told me she got friends off the shooter block. She forgive